Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few months and I probably look a little different. Well, my hair does. I chopped it off, well, my mom did, and I dyed it. I just got really tired with the summer and how hot it is, and my hair just gets super frizzy in the heat, so I was like, you know what, let's cut it off. And I really like it, so yeah, I'm not mad about it. Also, side note, I'm putting this blanket around me because it's cold, so this is how I'm gonna look for the rest of the video probably. So sorry. Maybe you guys are cold. You can grab a blanket too, because I am going to give you guys a haunted doll update, because I know that a lot of people seem to like that video and I feel like I owe you guys an update. Okay, so I took the blanket off because I feel like it just looked like a shirt, so, and it was bothering me and making my OCD just become very triggered, so I took it off. But I just wanted to say really quick that I don't currently have Isla with me because I'm at my grandparents' house. She is in my room at home. So I want to say when I first got her, for a few weeks, maybe even up to a month, I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice anything different or weird. And then I have this light in the right corner of my room, and it has 4 or 5 settings. So if like you turn it on and then like 2 of them come on and you do it again, and then 3, and then a third time, I think, pretty sure like all 5 of them, something like that. And one of the light bulbs went out, and I figured, okay, well, this light bulb has gone out now, I'm gonna have to replace it and get a new one. One night I was laying in my bed and I was watching YouTube on my phone, and all of a sudden the bulb that I thought had gone out turned on, and it was completely out of nowhere. Like the light was on, but that specific light bulb had gone out. So it went on and I obviously noticed, so I like paused the video that I was watching and I, you know, sat up and was like, oh, that's really weird. So when the light turned on, it stayed on for a few seconds and then it went back off. It wasn't like a blink and then off. It was like on and then off. And so that was like confusing to me, because when a light bulb goes out, normally it stays out and it doesn't turn back on. But if like there's a shortage or something and then you mess with it and it like goes back on, it'll blink a little and then like either stay on or go, or like I feel like you get what I'm saying, but I'm making it more difficult for myself to explain it. Caught my attention, obviously, so I sat up and I was like, huh, that's really weird. And I just had a like odd feeling. So I went to Snapchat because, you know, I was like, something's telling me I should record. So I did, and I will put the video right here. But basically in the video, well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch it first. If there was a spirit just turning on that light right there, do you think you could turn it on again? Oh my god. So basically, when that happened, that told me that it wasn't an electrical issue and that it was something messing with my light bulb. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I believe in the description about Isla is that she would turn lights on and off. It was either lights or TVs. I know she said TVs, which, by the way, she hasn't done that. So I'm kind of hoping that like maybe she will. Basically, after that happened, that incident with the light bulb, I would notice that I would turn it on and sometimes that specific light bulb will work, like it would turn on, and then other times when I would turn the light on, that light bulb wouldn't turn on. And so that's just like unusual. Like if a light bulb, like I said, if it goes out, it goes out. It doesn't keep turning on. And if there's like, and I did mess with it. Like I screwed it in more and it didn't like blink or like make any cracking sounds or anything like that. And that tells me that it's something paranormal. And I like to think about all the other I like to think about all the other things that could be before I jump to saying that it's paranormal. But in this situation, something just told me like it's Isla. Like I feel like it's Isla. Later, I want to say, I don't know if it was that night or like the next day, my mom and I actually did a spirit box session where we were only talking to Isla and only wanted to communicate with her. And I was also using my dowsing rods, and I did film it. But the thing is, we didn't get any feedback through the spirit box. And I did get feedback with my dowsing rods. I still want to make a video with those. I know I need to, but it was very like strange. The energy in my room, like I could feel that somebody was there, and my mom could feel it too, and we pretty much knew that it was Isla. And my cat was acting sort of strange, and I just feel like in the video you can't really tell how or what we were feeling, and you can't really like see that anything is there. There's no like anything like nothing crazy happens, and I just feel like it wasn't very interesting. But my mom and I knew, and we could see my cat acting kind of strange and like almost like she was sensing something, which she never acts like that ever. It's just it was an interesting experience, but I felt like it wasn't interesting enough to upload to my channel. I don't know, it's probably dumb or me overthinking, and I probably should have just uploaded it. But if you guys want me to do it again, definitely let me know in the comments and I will. So basically, fast forward to a few months later, we had some, like, my mom and I have had some weird things happen in our apartment, but it's not like anything crazy, you know, like we'll see shadows out of the corner of our eyes, or my mom will hear things and she'll think that I'm calling her and I'm not. And one time she actually told me when I was here and said that her and Sean, her fiance, were putting away dishes, and they noticed everything in the cabinet above the kitchen sink was shifted to the right. It was either the right or the left, but they noticed that literally everything was shifted a bit to the right. And you notice when things are like shifted like a good amount. And nobody else lives with us, and I wasn't even there. And so they were like, even Sean, who is sort of like a skeptic and doesn't really like jump to that, he was kind of like, this is weird, like how did that happen? But yeah, so there was just things like that, but nothing like what it said in Isla's description, like specifically. And I'm not gonna say that I think that Isla's not actually there. Like I don't think I got ripped off or anything. Like I do genuinely think she's there, and I have felt her before. I just know I have. It's a weird, it's very hard for me to explain, but sometimes I just feel energies and I know. And I know that some people know what I'm talking about, but some people are probably like, okay, well, how? I don't know. It's just like a thing. I wouldn't say it's a psychic ability, but I do think it's a bit of a gift. And maybe it's just because I'm so open. I don't know. So like, I don't remember when it was, but my friend Chris and I were in my room, and we did another spirit box session, just talking to any spirits that wanted to talk. We didn't get anything through the spirit box, and I still haven't, which really sucks. But I want to go somewhere that's like known to be haunted and film it and try and get like something through it. But we were also using the dowsing rods, and I always get responses with the dowsing rods, like no matter what, always. Even I've used my dowsing rods with my grandma, my granny, and she's like, she thinks they're so cool. Like she believes it. I actually want to try and get her for a video to tell you guys about her experiences. So if you guys want that, definitely let me know in the comments about that too. But when my friend Chris and I did that, Isla didn't seem to be like speaking to us through the dowsing rods. It was just other spirits that were coming through. And I remember like asking Chris, why do you think like Isla hasn't been super active or anything like that? And he told me that he thinks that she's at peace and she enjoys where she is and she's happy and doesn't really feel the need to be like overbearing with her energy. And I feel like that's pretty accurate. I think that she does seem, she feel like, it's hard to explain that, but I remember in the description it said that sometimes they notice like it looks like Isla's face on the doll, because remember, Isla is the spirit, the doll is just the doll that Isla is attached to. But she doesn't, it doesn't mean she's in the doll, she's around, if that makes sense. But I swear, sometimes I will look at her and it does genuinely look like her expressions change slightly. Sometimes she looks more happy than other times, and sometimes she just kind of looks neutral. I noticed this is, I feel like I sound insane, but I swear I'm not, okay? Today I was leaving to come here to my grandparents' house, and I looked at her and she just looked like she wasn't happy. Like she was not angry, but like she was just kind of like disappointed. And I almost feel like she knows whenever I'm coming over to my grandparents, and maybe she doesn't like me not being there. I don't know. Maybe she was the one that shifted everything in our cabinets because she was like, where the heck is Faith? But then again, I don't know. Like maybe she just, I have no idea. That's why I wish she would communicate with me more and like give me answers. And I've been thinking about possibly buying another haunted doll, but I want to know if Isla's comfortable with that. So I'm definitely going to have to do a dowsing rod session. And you know what? I'm going to film that for sure when I do it, because I want to try and ask her, like, is she cool with that, you know? And obviously I would want to make sure the spirit is around the same age as Isla and, you know, is a good spirit. But I want, maybe, you know, maybe that'll help her flourish. I don't know how to pronounce it, but maybe that will help her like feel more comfortable to have somebody else. I don't know. It's just a thought right now. There has been times where it feels like somebody is sitting on the edge of my bed, or I'll just like feel an energy. Like I just know that I'm not alone, and it's not scary and it doesn't feel like new. And that's how I sort of know that it's Isla. And I like that she, you know, like lets me know that she's hanging out. But it's just like, I always tell her too, like I literally say out loud, you know, you can like turn my TV on. So hopefully she will. Maybe she just still needs time. Honestly, you never know. But yeah, that's basically the full update on Isla. I know it wasn't much, but I feel like I owed you guys an update because, like I said, that video actually did really well and I didn't expect it to for some reason. But I love paranormal stuff. And if you guys like paranormal stuff too, then that makes me really happy because I can talk about it more. And, you know, I want to talk about things that you guys enjoy too, obviously. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry if I seemed like all over the place or out of it. I'm very tired, but I'm okay. I hope everybody is staying safe. And also, Black Lives Matter and Black Lives will always matter. I just wanted to throw that in there. Probably, I wanted to say it in the beginning, but my mind is scattered with everything that's going on in the world right now. It is a mess. If you haven't done anything to help, I'm gonna put a link in my description box that can take you to, I believe it's petitions to sign, numbers to call, and just like if you want to learn about everything, it'll be there for you. So definitely go to my subscription box, especially if you haven't done anything, you know, like sign any petitions, because this will help more than you know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I promise I'm going to upload more, and I'm going to give you more frequent updates on Isla, and I'm going to try and do more paranormal stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.